Hi everyone, welcome back to my DIY Home with Liz. In today's video, we are going to be decorating my house in a farmhouse style. Recently, I picked up some new items from garage sales that I wanted to transform and show you how I decorate just different areas around my house. So when I was at a garage sale, I found this really cool black tray, and it was kind of a bowl shape, and I've been seeing trays like this all over the internet, and I thought this would be so cool to show you guys how I transform this into farmhouse. So I grabbed it. It was only $10, which I thought was a pretty good deal for the size of this piece. And the first thing I wanted to do was spray paint it white. I felt like if it was white, it would be more farmhouse, and I would also be able to decorate it better with things I have on hand. So I took it outside and I did probably one really good coat of white spray paint. I made sure I got into all the areas and just covered it completely. From there, I decided to put this piece on my console table, so I'll show you how I decorate it and the other items that I decided to use on that table. To start decorating my tree, I've pulled together some items from around my house. So I grabbed some like colored items, so things that are either white, wood, or clear is mainly what I grabbed. And then I also picked up some greenery that I had that we'll be adding in at the end just to use as fillers and to just make it look a lot more full. So I decided to set my tray on the end here. This is my console table behind my couch. So I'm going to start towards the top and just kind of work my way down. This is a little lace piece that I picked up at a thrift store, and I thought it might look cute here. Then in the back, I need larger items. I've grabbed things like this basket. I also picked up this little wreath that I had, and I have some of the IKEA plants. So those will be good to kind of create like a big base in the back. So I also have this pitcher. I thought this would be a perfect size to go up top here. Let's see. And then I just have these couple of glass containers. I picked this one up at a thrift store for, oh, I'm sorry, this was a garage sale for 25 cents. And then this little jar I have, I think it's so cool. I got that at an antique store. So I'm gonna try to put these up top here. I recently grabbed this soap grater at a garage sale, so I thought I would try to fit that in. I have a little bird's nest, and then I've had these for a while. They've just been sitting out in my house. For my bottom bowl, I have a little bit more space to work with, so I thought I would try putting this IKEA plant in the back just to act as a nice filler. I also have this little terracotta pot. I created this in one of my last videos. I'll link it right here so you guys can watch that video, but I just showed you how to age terracotta pots. So I thought that would be cute in here. And then I also just picked up this little gravy boat. I'm gonna try that. Okay, so my gravy boat is having trouble standing up. So what I'm gonna do is just take like this little clear, it's just a little Tupperware container, put it in here, and then I'm gonna put the gravy boat on top of it, and then I'll just disguise it with some greenery. I have these beads. These are actually from Hobby Lobby, and I got them for $1 at a thrift store. And I'm just gonna string these along the front here on the bottom. Next, I'm gonna start putting in some greenery. So I have these two little plants from Dollar Tree. I'm gonna stick those in this pot. So the florals that I'm going to be using today, you guys, are from Walmart. And these are like in their single stem section. This is like a lamb's ear, and it's $3 for a stem. This is eucalyptus, and this is $3 a stem. So I picked up a couple of those. I'm gonna mix those in. I also have this plant that I use from Hobby Lobby that I just cut off of a bigger plant. So I wanted to set something into my gravy boat. So I decided to just get some book pages, and I'm going to roll them up and put a little rubber band at the bottom of them. Although I have like the world's largest rubber bands. Okay, and I'll just scooch that down to the bottom. And then I'm gonna set these in the gravy boat. Now that my tiered tray is finished, I'm going to continue decorating the rest of this table. Decorating underneath the table, I think sometimes can be tricky because you don't really know what to put under there. I always think a good option is something like this over here that I have in this basket. It's just a basket with a couple of pillows in it. So that's always an option. I've had something like that under here. I'm going to show you something a little bit different just to give you some different ideas. Okay, so this has been in my dining room. It's just a wash tub that I have from my grandma, and these are great to put up on their sides. They kind of fill up the space. A lot of times I'll put wreaths in here. You could do that with a summer wreath. You could put a Christmas wreath in there. I've done that as well. So since this backs up to my couch, it's like the perfect little spot for it right there. Next, recently at a garage sale, I grabbed this lid for $2. So that's kind of why I'm doing this. I want to put like items together. So I thought these kind of went together. So I'm going to hold them up, or so I'm going to put these together and see how they look. I'm also going to add in a little basket because I like things in groups of 3 and 5. So I'm going to put this basket over here. That was just a basket that I grabbed from a thrift store. My favorite thing that I picked up at my last garage sale / I think this was from an estate sale, was this old rusty scale. I got it for $10. I think it's so cool and Farmhouse. So I'm going to put that down here. I think a little bowl or something would be nice on there. You could just put some greenery, or I was also thinking like a little basket would be nice there too. So I'm gonna put this bowl on top of there, and then I'm gonna fill it with this greenery. You guys, this is my remaining greenery from Hobby Lobby, so I guess it's time to go get a new one of these. I also have just kind of a mini brown bottle collection going on right now. So I thought this would be cute sitting on the side of that scale, having kind of a similar color. So we'll see how that looks. Guys, that's it for my console table. You'll have to let me know in the comments section what you think of how I decorated this. Now we're going to move on to my kitchen and do some farmhouse things in there. Recently picked up some rolling pins at a garage sale. This one is actually missing a handle, but I'm gonna paint this side, and then I'm going to paint this one. This one was $5. And the other ones I have are either neutral or painted, but I thought these would be really cute sitting in a crock in my kitchen. So I'm gonna paint these with some chalk paint. Now that I have the rolling pins all painted, I'm going to put together a little vignette area over here. This is a crock that my mom gave me, and I'm going to fill it up with the rolling pins. So I have these two that I just painted. And then these I recently picked up at a garage sale. This was $7, this blue one, and I got this little one for $3. I have this other little crock that I had in the living room, and I thought they would make a nice grouping with the rolling pins. I recently picked up this cheese grater at a garage sale, so I'm going to put that back here. To finish it off, I'll put a little pot that I used the joint compound on, and then this is a succulent from Dollar Tree. I hope you guys enjoyed this decorate with me video. Leave me a comment below and let me know what was your favorite item that I used to decorate with. If you're new to my channel, consider subscribing. I post 3 to 4 DIY/decorating videos each week. And if you missed our last video, I'm gonna link it right here so you guys can watch that video next. And I'll talk to you in our next one. Bye.